I welcome to the country, all you cunts. Welcome to the country, no ifs, ands, or buts. Tell your friends about it, all you cunts. Welcome to the country. Rvcka, yes.
I love how it introduces you and doesn't even remotely mention your two co-hosts. Oh, what a glorious thing. So I hope you all enjoyed that little intro there. I'm Samaj, the co-host, and as you know, the main host, Schmeckle. And I'd like to introduce Failure Accomplished, Rvcka Rvcka Ali, thank you, Phil, and Lil Miss Anonymous. So I certainly hope you all remember high school and all the drama that ensued from there. Well, it never ends.
We've been waiting.
We've been waiting, anticipating the drama.
Okay.
Failure Accomplished, please inform us of this drama that you've been telling us about.
So without naming names, because this person has a stream going on right now because they wanted to vent, and I haven't mentioned their name at all. So,
who is it?
Huh?
Who?
God damn it!
Doesn't matter. Just a person. Just a person.
It matters. We don't know if this person really exists if you don't tell us who it is. All right, listen. Hold on. Let me jump in here for a second. Right. Listen, you guys. We need to. What?
Can't start drama if we don't know who it is.
Yeah, how do we know you're not just making this shit up for drama?
All right, hold on. Let me invite fucking Keemstar. He makes up some drama.
Yeah.
He's the professional of making up drama.
We'll get to it. But who is it? Okay, I'm not. Who is it? What's going on? Somebody has a live stream. I kind of want to watch. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of just want to meet you guys and see what they're saying about it.
All right, the basic version. I blocked somebody because they said something shitty to me while I was kind of pissed off, and I would have probably unblocked them later, and I was just not in the mood to talk to them. And 24 hours later, there's like about 2,000 messages dropped into somebody's inbox, pretty much telling them that I'm a total piece of shit, only in it for the subs.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, Rvcka. Yeah,
that's what you told.
That's what you told me.
You know?
Fuck over people for subs. I'm going to the school of
every day, man.
Yeah, I'm going to the school of Keemstar, so that's that's what.
Oh shit! What's up? Oh, what's up? What's your opinion about Keemstar? You seemed to be quite a fan the other night.
Oh yeah, he's fantastic. I love Keemstar. Well, what's not to love about Keemstar? I think everybody else was wrong.
Yeah,
I think he was right. It was just a prank, bro. It was just a
prank, bro. All right.
I don't even know who this Keemstar guy is. I'm very intrigued. He sounds like a pleasant chap. But he sounds absolutely wonderful. Please go on.
Keemstar is the internet sweetheart. We all have like a soft heart on for him.
A little, yeah, just a chubby.
Okay. Hey, welcome, Marvis.
What's up? And you can just call me Marty. Hey, Failure. It's been a long time since I've seen you. But
fuck,
hey, Marty.
I invited him. I didn't know it was Marty Asphilius. We'll ban him nice and quick.
Well, Marty's actually part of this. Because
I've been there for the past. Oh God.
Oh. So
what is it? The past 12 hours so far.
Oh, Lord.
So we need to. So in other words, we need to get your opinion on this whole thing in just a bit. Failures, just to inform us. Go on.
Yeah. Oh, well, right. I was just saying that this person from just one block went off. I'm basically literally Hitler. I'm sorry, I'm stealing your thing, Rvcka. I'm literally Hitler.
You think I came up with that shit?
No.
I'm pretty sure he took it from Chris Rvcka.
Or Pretty Pie. Yeah, he took it.
Or Pretty Pie.
Yeah. So yeah, just a lot of bad mouthing me, and that I'm the fucking worst guy, and that I do nothing unless it's for the views, and I don't talk to the little people. So Schmeckle, Samaj, Marty, later.
I'm sorry,
dude. You're way too. Yeah.
I'm here to say that the cunt stream does not, in fact, think that Failure is not the worst guy. we entirely agree with the assumption that he is, in fact, the worst guy. He's worse than Hitler. I think he may have been the guy who raped Hitler's mom and created Hitler, to be quite honest. He's a vicious, violent cunt. I don't think he believes in all 67 genders.
Oh no, not at all. Only 2 genders.
A racist and a bigot, and probably a child rapist.
Well, if you don't believe in all those genders, obviously there's something wrong with you. But please, we'll let you keep going because we want you to keep digging your own grave here. No, please.
Oh, he's not digging his own grave. If anything, him not naming names is keeping him from digging somebody else's grave.
Yeah, well, even though they have a stream right now, it's kind of.
I just gotta go and see who's live right now. And,
they're just pretty much putting me on blast.
Oh, nice.
Because it doesn't take too much to figure out who she's talking about.
All right, so the person that you're not talking about, and out of respect, you're just not talking about them, but are you saying that they're not showing you the same courtesy and they're talking about you?
Oh yeah, I don't know if they've mentioned my name yet. I know that they mentioned something that you would be easily able to figure out who it was.
Yeah, I was there for a minute, listening. Specifically, went out of their way to say I'm not going to throw anyone under the bus. However, through
let's put it like
this:
some
basic deductive reasoning, you could figure out who you're talking about.
There's a certain trip to VidCon that this person invited themselves to.
Okay.
And and now because of the blocking and everything, they instantly went to, oh, now I don't have a place to stay, and there's no more rooms in that area to stay in. Even though Dieter that you were talking to earlier, he just booked a room yesterday, and there's still 3 rooms available. So there's a lot of bullshittery.
Who is it, little miss?
Already there.
honestly, Rvcka, even if they say a name, it doesn't matter. You don't know the person.
How do you know who I know?
Oh, I'm sorry, Rvcka.
Triggered.
It was Jessica Alba.
Rumor has it.
Failure have a personal feud.
I do think this person.
That's how big Failure's gotten. He's been very successful.
Monk says stop the fucking drama. The problem is I didn't name any names on Twitter. I've been silent about the whole thing, and all of what I've been hearing is from messages that other people have been getting since 8 o'clock last night. Until probably still right now.
Yeah, those other messages, though, dude. Those other messages, man.
Let's put it like this: I was talking all night to the person, and every time they moved their mouse and it showed that they were online, they got a message or a phone call or email or a fucking Morse code or fucking a pigeon. It was fucking constant messages.
Yes, we are talking messages. Yes, we are talking messages in the quadruple digits.
Yeah,
and this
all specifically talking shit about me,
all right, and this is all in regards to because you unfollowed someone.
No, because I blocked them.
You blocked them.
No, I'm sure. Where are we supposed to send these anti-failure messages?
Where is this DM group?
It's not a DM group. It's some poor soul's Discord and Twitter DMs.
I really don't like somebody that has to go behind your back and talk shit to other people.
Well, that was my thing. I put a message out there. The only thing I put on Twitter was, hold on, I'll pop up my Twitter real quick. If I can pull in, fuck you, Keemstar. I don't have time for you. I'll put out those.
Hey, fuck you, get Keemstar in here. We'll get him in here.
Rvcka, is your call? Do we get Keemstar in here?
I'm sure we all have nice things to say about him. Everyone think of one nice thing to say about Keemstar.
Yeah,
that beard is kind of cool.
Yeah, do we get Keemstar in here? Of course, I like to drop names. So
he looks like a high end gnome, not one of those cheap dollar store pieces of shit.
Hey, name dropping is my thing.
Yeah. He has a better voice than I do.
Yeah, this is all I put out there. I said someone is shit talking me behind my back. Funny how that happens when I openly encourage people to shit talk me to my face. Somebody asked, who is it? I said, not going to name names. Just know that if you shit talk me behind my back, then I put a John Cena, you can't see me thing. And you know it's serious when I pull out a John Cena gif. Now, that's why I appreciate you, Rvcka. Like, you come in and you don't know somebody. You instantly just start fucking tearing them apart.
Yeah.
Because at least, you know, if Rvcka fucking unloads on you, then he has nothing else to like talk shit about you when it's behind your back, you know?
So, okay.
Yeah, sounds about right.
So I'm trying to figure something else out about all this. We keep mentioning Keemstar. Does he have something to do with any of this? This whole like he banning someone?
It's drama, so I'm sure his his fucking gnome ears are tingling right now somewhere, like even the smallest drama.
Yeah, something dramatic is going on YouTube. Keemstar.
He'll sniff it out like a fucking bloodhound.
Keemstar, as much as
he senses it in the force.
As much as I might not enjoy his channel, he probably knows about this shit before we do.
Once again, everybody's talking mad shit about Keemstar, but I seem to recall the minute he showed up on a live stream the other night, no one had anything but nice things to say to him.
I was not present for that.
Yeah, base mama like told him he was wrong about some shit, but like all this like, oh, Keemstar, yeah, fuck that guy. But like as soon as he shows up, everyone just wants to have a conversation.
Yeah, I was not there for that. Failure failed to send me an invitation, I guess. So
it was full, motherfucker. It was full.
I know it was full.
It was random, and honestly, failure.
It was like public. It was like public housing for Latinos. It was fucking 15 a house.
Yeah,
you know?
no, you had a bunch of big names. I don't blame you for not.
He had 1.5 big names. He had Keemstar, and I'm the half big name. He had nobody.
He had Chris Reagan.
No, that was later on. That was after Keemstar left.
What about Alex?
I didn't watch the whole thing.
That guy's big. I guess he's probably. I mean, he's the reason Keem was there, right? They had some beef to squash, right?
Yeah, and Keem jumped in, and then Mr.
All right,
Rvcka.
I feel like I'm trying to give some clarity to the situation, but I can't get to it. All right, so you guys were having a stream about essentially nothing. If I had to, I don't know. I didn't see the beginning, but you were probably just shooting the shit. Somebody tweeted at Keemstar and said, hey, want to talk to Alex? And he said, yeah. So he came into the stream, and then that became the point of the stream, was to talk about basically the Daddy of Five shit, because that's something that was happening that Keemstar was saying controversial things about. And then, meanwhile, there were 9 people in this stream. Everyone was talking over each other. And with all honesty, Failure, if you would have kicked some people out, I would not have faulted you for that. And yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. If I had to sum it up right there, anyone who like wanted it, it's like, dude. It's like,
so next time, just kick off more people. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, unless they're, I don't know. It's just like, I don't know. I mean, I guess you don't want to be the bad guy, but like.
Here's the thing, like, just because fucking Keemstar is in, that's that one fucking day. So like I have the regulars that come in when there's nobody, you know? So I feel bad like being like, oh, there's a big name, get the fuck out.
No, I respect you for that. And you know, but like to anyone who's like pissed that they didn't get to go in, it's like, I don't know, it's like what would they do if they had one of the bigger names in YouTube show up to have this conversation? Would they be letting Failure Accomplished in to come in and talk over everybody?
No,
no, and that's one thing. That's one thing that kind of had me fucking soured this week, and the reason that I kind of blocked this person was because a lot of people were bitching at me and angry that like I didn't let them in. But a lot of these same people, when they stream with big names like Sargon or whatever, somebody doesn't ever get an invite.
I mean, what drives me crazy is how seriously everybody takes the internet. And yeah. Like, why don't you just like, why'd you block the guy? It's like,
I don't. It was just a little snippy comment of flushed down the toilet, and I was like, all right, fuck you, I don't want to talk to you right now. And I was gonna probably unblock them later until they fucking went on a fucking avalanche of shit talkery, you know, like I don't mind if you have something bad to say about me, say it to my fucking face. Like,
yeah, but like, why are like if someone's talking shit about you, like, why are you tweeting out like this passive aggressive? Hey man, was someone, I'm not gonna say who, is talking shit about me? Like, why? Like,
because I was getting fucking messages from 5 people. They were already like, you know, telling people how fucking bad of a guy I am, and I still didn't want to, you know, fucking drag their name in the dirt because, you know, I don't want to affect their fucking channel. And then if this person wasn't so fucking public and isn't so fucking deranged on fucking putting the blame on me, I would have fucking just you stay on your thing, and if we fucking cross paths, it's nothing. We just act like it's a fucking regular conversation. We don't have to be buddies, you know. But the fucking moment you fucking try to make me look like a villain, like, dude, Rvcka, I fucking talked to a dude that has 13 fucking subscribers. He's fucking autistic. He's fucking fat, and he was asking me, like,
are you talking about Samaj? Jesus Christ, he's
right there.
Samaj was asking me, how can I get to 2,000 subscribers? So I was like, I don't know, try to get Rvcka on, and so
well,
you know, I spent an hour talking to this person, which was like, you know, nothing. It was just, you know, I was being nice, and I figured, you know, let me help out this person that has difficulties with like talking and looking at the camera and, you know, figuring their shit out, you know. And I was encouraging, don't do the fucking avatar thing. I was like, you have a fucking, you know, decent, you might be fat, but you have a decent face, you have character, you know, fucking talk in front of the camera, get comfortable, fucking, you know, looking at the camera and stuff, you know, don't shy away, don't become a fucking avatar.
Failure. Can you be more interesting if you're gonna monologue?
No, I'm monotone. Yeah, I might have some of the odds. I don't know. I'm not sure.
All right. So anyway, case in point, the lesson today is the internet is serious business, and
it ain't. I could fucking toss this shit away. I could go back to working for my fucking old job and make more money than I would probably make off.
Hold on, no, I'm sorry. Don't imply that you quit your job to do this.
No, I got laid off, but
no,
they offered. Yeah, they laid me off, and they offered me my
job. Fucking job. He did not quit to do this.
When you say I could throw this away and go back to my, when you say I could throw this away and go back to my old job, that implies that like this is how you're making your living. I mean,
I had enough money saved away that I could just.
Listen, man, I'm a fan, man. I mean, I'm not here to fucking roast you. We're not here to start drama.
No, I'm not making enough for a living here. I'm just saying I saved up enough money that if I wanted to toss away a year and fucking do this for the fucking fun of it, I could do that. And then I could fucking pick up a job whenever I want, you know? Or I could just fucking pick up a job right now.
Well, then I have an idea. How about you go pick up a job and you become my biggest patron? You know, like I'm talking maybe like $100 a month, 200. You know, help me out. You're making a lot of money. I'm making like shit. I'm making pennies.
You're asking for help. You took the first step. I'm so proud.
So, how many packets of ramen can you get with $100? Is that like a year supply, or how much?
It's 400 packets of ramen.
Where I live, that's about 4 packets of ramen.
Yeah. Well,
hold on. So I'm looking in the chat room, you know. Give me a second. Someone in the chat room is saying that I sound like shit. I just moved the mic closer, and let us know if that's
you. But just have some echo from your environment.
I think just your voice. I think he's complaining about your voice.
I've got like the voice of a fucking Greek god is part of the problem.
You have a voice that sounds like my voice without the Canadian shit.
It's exactly
so
that's
only
what
slightly better.
Hey, can you stop presenting me and actually like let the camera go to someone who actually has a fucking face on their screen?
Oh yeah, sorry. I always forget to stop presenting.
It's because you're too drunk to do anything.
Keep smoking your marijuana.
You know what? You fucking control shit, cunt.
Give it to me. Give me the control. Give it to me.
I'm not actually sure how to. I think I have to do it.
Well, and let's be honest here. We really shouldn't give that much control to the woman.
Of course you should. I always forget the sandwiches. I'm totally fucking reliable.
Speaking of control and women, I'm still waiting on my sandwich.
I'm busy. bitch.
You know-
You can fucking wait.
Hypnagogic monk. Listen, I mean, I'm sorry about the echo, but that's just kind of what we have to work with here. I'm gonna try my best. But listen, guys. So like, I'm like, is there something wrong? Like, is this normal what we're doing here tonight? Like, we got a bunch of pictures, taking turns, talking about nothing.
I say just present it on fucking Rvcka.
Yeah, well, I will be getting my super high definition webcam in the mail in a few days for live streams.
I think what Ruck is asking is,
does this stream have a point? No.
Well, I was actually going to. Well, actually, there was a bit of a fun point I was going to talk about. Like, I always hear people talk about, oh, I would totally quit my job to do YouTube full time. It's like, I don't get that. I really like my job. You couldn't pry my job out of my cold, dead hands. So I have absolutely no frame of reference when people say that. It's like I'm hearing Chinese when I hear someone say, I would quit my job to do YouTube.
Mm-hmm. I actually have to agree with you, mostly because like a regular job will pay the bills. All right, YouTube, you're lucky if you get enough to maybe pay a rent.
Mm. Well, I mean, even if I had, say, 200,000 subscribers and I came close to what I make in like my actual job, I still don't think I could do it. I really do enjoy my work.
What do you do?
I'll type it in the side chat. I'm a little protective of my job.
Do you get your hands dirty or are you clean?
I am a clean nerd, actually.
You're a clean nerd?
If I could make all my money off of YouTube, I would not work a job for another fucking day.
Yeah, I'm on that boat. It's never gonna happen though.
If I could make it through YouTube, and like Anon says, it's not gonna fucking happen. But if I could, I would quit my job instantly.
Just do it for the fun. Isn't that what you started doing with Rvcka and try to figure out a way to make money off it?
No.
Oh, what the fuck did you do?
Oh,
no, look at Rvcka's face. Look at that fucking Jew curl there. Rvcka jumped this for the money.
You're like, what is this MySpace thing? How can I make some money off this?
Nobody was making any money on the internet. Like, it was about, holy shit, I can actually...
any money before I jumped into this situation. I figured out how to make all the money. I was the one who figured that out. I want a cut. I want a cut of everything the rest of you are making because I was the one. I was the one who jumped in and made the money off the internet.
This guy's funny.
It almost sounded like your balls dropped.
I gotta fucking get on your YouTube fucking channel or some shit. Cunt stream, is that you or the gorilla? Like, who are you, man?
The cunt stream's this channel. My main channel is Schmeckle.
Schmeckle.
I'll put it in the. Actually, Samaj, you put it in the side.
I'll put it in the side chat.
You know I'm drunk.
Exactly right, co-host. You do your job, boy.
We're just here to monitor the chat and post links. That's
Look, I'm just fully aware that that the main guy who runs the channel will have a 50-50 chance that he's going to be drunk while streaming. Therefore, that's
50-50. Jesus Christ, you're giving me credit.
I was going to say, you're giving him good odds. Has he ever been sober on the cunt stream?
Well, yes, but I never said he wasn't using some other
substance. Yes, I was one time. Exactly one time.
When the fuck did that happen?
It was the night we had all the big cunts the first time. Sugar tits and all them.
Oh, so you decided that you weren't going to embarrass yourself for an evening?
No, it was an accident. I ran out of money.
Oh, that's even worse.
It was an accident. I ran out of money. That's a pretty decent excuse if you ask me. I don't know. How about you, Rvcka? Do you do a lot of these streams, or is this like a new thing for you?
It's definitely new. It always turns into me fucking coming in and judging everybody and just saying like, so what are you guys doing? Like, what's the fucking plan? Is this it? Is this the fucking objective to fucking have a bunch of people with a fucking a picture of an animal fucking talking over each other 7 nights a week. Like,
it sounds like you're still getting used to the internet.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I'm fucking out of touch, dude. Like, I'm a fucking old man, and like, it makes no sense to me, dude.
I take offense to that. I am actually a Roman god, so if you could respect my pronouns, that would be really appreciated.
I'm not an animal either. Okay, gingers are a step above.
Look, what you have to understand is that you don't have to respect pronouns unless you live in Canada, in which case it's a law. And I'm not joking either.
Isn't Schmeckel in Canada, so he should respect my pronouns? Otherwise,
you
international
fuck
incident.
your pronouns. I might be in Canada, but
I'm already on the phone with the embassy, man. I'm already calling, man.
All right. Well, if you
get fucked up.
If you've been aware of this thing called Gamergate, it's sort of a thing that makes it so that showing your identity and having wrongthink is a very dangerous thing to your life.
What the hell is Gamergate?
What the hell is Gamergate? Well,
please no.
There was this whole thing. There was this gate. That was
in years past. There was this thing.
Women away from games, and I think the women broke down the gate.
I'm still traumatized by it.
A big feminist movement. I'm not sure. I wasn't paying a whole lot of attention.
No,
but
I was too busy out working a job and having.
How fucking dare you not pay attention to women, you motherfucking. By the way, I went to a Democratic party tonight, and there was a lot of booze and pussy hats.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! There was actually pussy hats.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a pussy hat, Rvcka?
What?
Do you have a pussy hat?
No, not currently, but I'm looking into it.
Oh, okay.
Better start knitting.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Exactly. Yeah, well, so essentially people are scared of showing their faces online because you'll probably get your information taken out and you have people go after your places of work because you have wrongthink.
I don't care because my job is protected, bitches. I actually just ordered a webcam. I'm going to be all over the live streams. I'm going to pull my ball sack out on a live stream. How about that?
Okay, no copying.
Not recommended.
Wizard. Okay.
Look. So, Detour, welcome. How are you doing?
My name is pronounced Dieter.
Dieter? Well, all right.
How the fuck are you doing?
Detour.
I'm trying to act super serious, and it's very difficult. Hello, everyone. My name is Dieter Lukum.
Hey, just so you know, this is the cunt stream, and serious is not our thing. So
I'm aware of the cunt stream. This is one of the only times, for some reason, I'm actually awake for it.
Well, you will be aware that we usually have these things pretty late. So is there anyone else showing up?
This will probably never happen again then.
Oh, well, in that case...
We can invite some people in. I mean, if you want more people, shit.
Sure. Let's see what Sargon's doing.
All right.
No, don't invite Sargon. Apparently he's going to squash me along with Andy Worski.
Then invite both of them.
Let's see it. Fight!
Why? Have you started drama with Sargon?
I would love to start some drama with Sargon.
No. The person is the person that I have drama with. Apparently, is so close to Sargon's balls that Sargon's.
Oh my god! Are you serious?
So somehow Schmeckel is gone. The cunt stream. The guy who there he is. Thank God. I thought we were gonna go.
So Samaj,
when the host leaves, we descend into madness. That's
when we fill 15 people in here. What is the thumbnail going to be? Are you gonna draw Rvcka? That's what I'm asking.
Oh Jesus Christ! Who the fuck let Marking Bad in?
Wasn't me.
I had to come in here because I was told he was beefing with Jenna Jameson. That story was sorely misrepresented to me.
No, we have somebody important. We can't have Marking Bad speaking over everybody.
Oh, shut up.
Well, that's why Wrath isn't here, isn't it?
Oh,
no, Wrath isn't here. Bald motherfucker, and I didn't want to offend our guests.
Let's get serious. Rvcka's fucking losing his mind over there.
I don't even know what's going on, dude. Can we fucking talk about something? Jesus Christ! Like, you know, like, listen. Time out. All you people in the chat room who think you know what the fuck you're talking about, shut the fuck up. You are stupid motherfuckers. You were the ones tweeting at me when you thought Jenna Marbles was kidnapped by ISIS. You were the ones who thought Onision killed his fucking dad. You are stupid motherfuckers, and I may be wrong about this. I don't know, but fuck you because you're all stupid motherfuckers, and your opinion means nothing. And I run Drama Alert, so I know what I'm talking about. I've seen your stupid fucking comments.
Wait, I want to join in on this since we're trash talking our viewers.
Yeah.
I hate every one of you fucking cunts. You keep showing up. You watch. You comment. You post in the chat, and you hope that we'll fucking respond. Fuck you, cunts. What the fuck are you? It's a Saturday. Fucking.
You know what's funny about saying you don't care?
What the fuck are you doing with your lives?
I deeply enjoy and respect my fans.
Like, look, I know we have a lady here. I know we have a lady here.
Samaj is fine with it.
The only contact that you get with a fucking lady, but you can't see any fucking titties, so go and watch some fucking porn and don't waste your fucking time.
Hey, don't say
cunts.
Don't say there's no titties on this stream. They've been here before.
Oh yes. There was that one time that Wrath took his shirt off.
Yeah.
Well, let's be honest here. We had Wizard of Cause on there, and his quote-unquote roommate had...
fuck. I wasn't even thinking of her.
You like Wrath's titties better.
Not the tits.
If you fucking saw the thumbnail, it was nothing but titties. All right, but shut the fuck up, guys. I do have a question, because I don't know if we're going to get any other guests here, and we have two new people who I assume have never heard the question before that we ask every new person that comes on the cunt stream.
I know for sure that Rvcka's never answered it. I'm not sure about Dieter.
What question is it?
I'm on the edge of my seat.
All right,
Go
fabulous.
ahead.
So, Anita Sarkeesian or Lacey Green? Gentlemen, you gotta mash your genitals with one of them, unprotected. Which one would you pick?
Which one would I pick?
Yeah.
Fuck, hold on.
Is castration an option?
Afterwards, maybe. You still gotta have sex with them.
I don't know, man. I guess I'm into skinny, so I'll go with the Sarkeesian.
Oh, come on.
There we fucking
Come
go.
on. What's wrong with Lacey?
Fucking reason.
What's fucking wrong with Lacey?
Was I not clear about what's wrong with her? She's heavy set.
Fat.
Okay.
Lacey is fat.
You're so excited about the tiny victories, even though Lacey's winning by a landslide. It's so cute.
This is the only victory I've had in months. That makes it huge.
I'll let you have it then.
All right. So, Dieter?
Yeah, I'm not going to answer.
And
you have absolutely no ability to make me.
He can boot you.
Dieter's not going to answer.
Boot him, I dare you.
I'm going to drag you. No. I got something worse. I'm going to drag you back to reading all those 2,000 messages if you don't answer that fucking...
Okay. So, Rvcka, what kind of stuff do you like to make on your channel?
Videos, I don't know, like poetry with like music and stuff.
Okay, cool. See, the reason why I ask you that is because I don't spend much time on the YouTubes checking stuff up, and people just keep talking about you, and I don't see what's so popular. Mostly because I've never even seen one of your videos. So I was hoping to learn a little bit more about you.
Wow. Okay. I was hoping to learn a little bit about you as well, Mr. Samaj. Listen, I know a Samaj might be a common name in certain parts of the third world, but here in America, we got names like Jason and Bill and Mark and Sally. Like, why don't you try to come up with something a little bit more conventional? Or we're going to have to put you on the no travel list that our wonderful president has rolled out to us with his flying executive order.
Well, considering that I live in Canada, your president really should put me on the no-fly list because have you seen our country lately? Yeah, no. You guys don't want Canadians coming to your country.
What I do know is Canada is only there until Trump decides he wants it.
This is true.
When Trump decides he wants it, he'll come, he'll grab it, we'll all flee, and we'll be like MGTOW.
Yeah.
We're just gonna all run
no
to the
sense whatsoever.
Hey, would you say?
Fought us. Then we won, but then it turned out we didn't really win. Trump was just making a joke. We should really fight wars first. Stupid Canada.
Would you say Trump is the first MGTOW president?
I would say Trump is the first president that actually has a chance of taking Canada.
I think he's just the first president.
The first president.
He's the first president.
I can see that. He's the first president if what Trump is right now is what a president is.
He's just the first president. There's really no more and no less to say than that.
Okay. Like, were you saying that all the other presidents were like
No.
puppets?
No. He's saying there was no presidents before Trump.
All right, so I invited Rvcka Rvcka to join, but she said, would you rather that bitch Anna Kasparian or Franny? Actually, yeah, Rvcka, if you can get either of them, that's a lot better than me.
Someone in the chat room said, I used to think Rvcka made me mad because he was offensive. A little bit curious to learn more about that.
Yeah, how did you learn that? No, actually, he doesn't make me mad. I thought he was making me mad. It turns out I wasn't angry at all.
You just have bipolar disorder.
Oh, are you Penny? That's a conversation.
Totally went over top of our heads.
Oh no, because Penny, the name of the person in the chat room is Penny. That's why I was asking if that was you.
I thought you were making a reference to what's that show with the nerds?
Never in my wildest dreams would I drop some fucking inside joke like that. I try to be accessible to fucking non-English speaking morons around the world in all of my content.
While we have you though, Rvcka, I do have a question about one of your songs.
Let's hear it.
Not the paparazzi parody you did with Chris Reagan, but the other one.
Yeah.
I look like a Nazi.
Okay.
Drag on the question, why don't
you? Jesus Christ, dude! Hold on.
Rvcka, you know what you do, right? And that thing.
Hold on. Everybody calm down.
It's too much alcohol.
Hold on. Everybody calm.
I'm fucking hostile. I'm fucking you all up. I got fucking 2,500 subs. I'm fucking you up. Fuck you, Rvcka. Fuck you. You're too fucking small for me. Fuck you. I talked to fucking
What happened? Did Keemstar show up again? Listen, I just want to make sure this question, is presented properly. We want to really frame it properly. Let's start. How did the internet really come to be, really? And then I want to go around everybody in here and in the comments below. Everyone. Well, actually, the comments are more on the side, really. So I guess the comments below is kind of more of a thing I've heard like Leafy say, like, leave a comment down below. Leave a comment down below. Like, okay. Anyway, so everyone tell us what was your first exposure to the internet? Let's talk about that. And
forums.
Yeah, I don't want this question to be presented in a way that leaves no child left behind. Really, whatever happened with No Child Left Behind, I feel like that was it was like the George Bush thing. I don't really know if it's still even on the books.
It is still on the books. It's passing a lot of kids who do not deserve to pass.
Oh, well, anyway, do we have a question anybody wanted to ask? I don't even,
Well, there was one about that song that fucking dragged on.
Yeah, okay, so that song, go ahead. We want to, I don't want to rush this question. I just really, I want to give this, I don't want to rush.
Let it fucking marinate. Let it
Super
marinate.
cereal.
Jesus Christ. This better be the best question on earth.
No, I was. Sorry.
Oh my god.
The only time I accept this question this fucking slow is from an old person or a disabled child.
Or every
That's
motherfucker
the
on the internet.
I was just wondering how emo kids look like Nazis. That part confuses the shit out of me and the missus. The hair. I thought most of the Nazis were.
That girl just said, "This is the worst question."
Vegetarian, you said? You thought most Nazis were vegetarian?
Aryan.
No,
Aryan. Okay. And emos are not Aryan? Is that your question?
No, what was the what was the comparison there?
I guess part of what
I look like a Nazi thing.
I guess maybe what I was getting at back in 2009 was that the hairdo, kind of the tease, kind of looked like Hitler. I guess would be kind of what I was getting at.
Okay, because me and the missus kind of had an argument about it. She thought it was that they all looked the same, like the Nazis do.
Oh, well,
And
she's fucking wrong. And what was your opinion?
I thought you were just looking for something that rhymed.
Okay, so you're both wrong, and it sounds like maybe if that's what you're arguing about, maybe your marriage could use some counseling in the first place, because like maybe that argument was just kind of a microcosm of larger issues. But that's, you know, I'm not a fucking I'm not Dr.
You're
Phil.
just the most important thing in their lives.
We will give you money to counsel us live on air.
I'm glad that after about 8 years of that song being on YouTube, you've formulated the most efficient and quick way, and I'm glad you didn't jump to any conclusion in these 8 years. You had to think about what I possibly could have meant in a video in which I had a picture of Hitler with an emo hairdo.
No, I only heard of you a couple of months ago.
Oh,
she's known you for a while.
So do you ever?
She sounds badass, man. You got yourself a keeper. I'll tell you that.
So okay, so this song you're talking about, it's been around for quite a while, and involving Nazis and whatnot. How come that didn't get you like famous and on the Huffington Post for being like a Nazi sympathizer like it did for PewDiePie?
What?
Because this was years ago.
Oh yeah.
Back when the internet allowed you to be funny.
This was before everyone was a Nazi.
Wait, so rewind. I missed the first part of the question.
Well, I'm just saying, like, if you have a song out there that has references of Nazism, yeah. I'm just sort of wondering why there weren't newspapers talking about you being some.
Well, because I didn't have 50 million subscribers. I didn't have a deal with Disney. I wasn't with Maker Studios. I didn't have a TV show coming to YouTube Red. I wasn't getting millions of dollars. So like their goal is to take down PewDiePie because he represents to them the power of new media, like the power of one guy in Sweden to become the top earner in showbiz. So like that's why they went after him. So I was just another guy posting bullshit on YouTube. Nobody had any reason to come after me.
Right. No.
I mean, they're not coming after you.
No.
Yeah.
Oh no, they're not coming after any of us.
I mean, we're in the same boat. I'm just saying, like,
we have some following.
Speak for yourself. I just got 650 subscribers. I'm practically PewDiePie.
Listen,
yeah, Non's still bigger than you, and we're all
I am not.
You at least had some following,
or at the very least, you got bigger
I can see what you mean. You didn't get attacked because you weren't the biggest guy with all these deals and everything attacked.
Well, yeah, I mean, beyond being biggest or not biggest, I think the part where Pewdie has the deal with Disney is the part where Wall Street Journal really wanted. They were like, wait, hold on. Why is Disney, why is this guy getting a deal with Disney? Why is he getting all these endorsements? I was never endorsed by anybody. I was
why
always.
Why the fuck is Disney connected to somebody who said anti-Semitic things?
All right, yeah, but I mean, I get that.
Has never been connected to anybody like that.
Well, I don't think Walt Disney personally runs that company anymore. I get
no,
that.
I think he's quite dead.
Well, I agree with you. My point, this doesn't even need to be an argument. Like, I feel like my tone of voice might sound like I'm arguing with you right now. I'm not even arguing. I'm just saying the fact that PewDiePie is endorsed by big companies is why they wanted to take him down. So I was never no one ever fucking endorsed me. In fact, YouTube worked very hard to make it clear that I was not welcome on their website for a very long time.
Oh yeah, do you still feel that way?
What?
I was gonna ask, do you still feel that way?
No, because I mean, they've mostly left me alone the last few years, so it's like weird. I still feel like everything I post is gonna get deleted at any time, so I just don't give a shit. I just like put it out and just forget it's even there. Yeah, I'm basically like a child who grew up in Daddy of Five's YouTube channel house. I'm like Keemstar basically. You know, I expect to fight or debate at any time. It's a way of life.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about saying
suicide?
Well, I mean that too.
Beat me to it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you got,
if you're like Keemstar, can we hear you threaten somebody here?
Okay. Who should I threaten?
A threat of bodily harm, please.
Who?
Anybody. Doesn't matter.
How about this Martivs guy?
Just call me Marty.
Yeah, Marty is. Yeah, he's a
okay.
cunt.
All right, you ready? All right. What is up? This is Drama Learn, and let's get right into it. Fuck you, Marty.
Hey.
Oh. Marty just muted you, my dude.
Unmute yourself.
It might have been funny if I'd gotten the joke out, but I guess him muting me is funnier than that. So good job.
That was a lot less funny. And if Marty does it again, I will kick him out. Then
shit!
His mother and rape her twice.
Yeah.
3 times. 3 times.
So potentially any day now, your channel can be taken down, and all that work you put up is going to be gone. Have you ever thought about making a backup place, like on Vimeo or Dailymotion or Rvcka? No?
I mean, I have a website. I don't know. Like, who fucking cares, dude? It's the fucking internet. Like, that's what I try explaining to you guys every day. But, like, everyone thinks, like, this is, like, I don't know, man. Like, have you guys thought about, like, getting out there and just kind of seeing what life has to offer?
No. Outside is frightening.
Well,
I went to a Democratic party, and there was alcohol and a pool and a dog.
That sounds
false
like
rape accusations.
I mean, that sounds cool, man. Like it just sounds like getting out and having a life experience. It doesn't mean you're a fucking card-carrying member of the party. It just means like you're interested in experience in life, and you're an artist.
It was interesting because, you know, like we drive up to the place and it's at this fucking big ass house and there's like valet just in a fucking residential area. So yeah, I wasn't expecting that.
Wow, you really brought back a rich story from that whole night. I really want to thank you for.
Look, there was nothing but pussy hats. There was fucking a bunch of people with pussy hats in a backyard with a pool. There was a dog licking my fucking shoes. I don't know what else to tell you. There was cold sandwiches. There was cold sandwiches, and there was a lot of alcohol that I partook in, and I also stole a bunch of cookies.
This is why I would love to experience more of life without people.
Well,
yeah,
you can.
What do you get? What do you get? Wait. Schmeckle, wait a second. Schmeckle, show. What do you get out of these fucking streams that you jump on? These small streams?
Basically, I enjoy talking about ideas. So typically when the stream is just a bunch of people talking about nothing, I get pretty bored. I like people talking about stuff. It's interesting to me. Like, it's interesting. There's like a whole world on the internet that like I wasn't even aware of, you know, like this time last year, I knew who none of like nobody on YouTube was. I thought YouTube was entirely a bunch of pretty boys and makeup tutorial girls. And that, like, I didn't know there was a bunch of atheist this and skeptic that and fucking.
You haven't seen my channel yet. I'm kind of a combination of pretty boy and makeup tutorial. You'll enjoy it.
Yeah, I'll love to check that shit out.
Actually, I got a question for you, Rvcka.
Yeah.
What kind of odds do you give Antifa going to Kentucky?
I mean, I'm not in the business of making predictions, but like they'll probably get shot by some
I
hillbilly.
was thinking it just sounds like it's just generally a bad idea. There's probably going to be banjos and really awkward canoe trips to me.
Okay. Well,
he is too young for a Deliverance reference, Mark.
Well, because apparently Antifa is they've got a GoFundMe to send Antifa people to Pikeville, Kentucky.
For what?
Because apparently, what the fuck's this?
Are you allowed to use GoFundMe for that?
There's a Unite the Alt-Right event happening in Pikeville, Kentucky at the end of this month. And apparently the National Front, the National Socialist Movement, and the Traditionalist Workers' Party are involved in this. And so Antifa is going to go and try and disrupt this. Because apparently to them, this sounds like a good idea in a very rural area where lots of guns are around.
So
wait, 1 second. So 2 large organizations presumably can't scrounge together enough money to send like a van to Kentucky.
They don't have jobs. They're professional fucking protesters.
But I mean, remember, Moldy Locks is such a successful socialist that she uses the capitalist system to get her hairy fetish porn out there. So,
yeah,
we all need to be reminded of that.
You know that it's weird hearing a GoFundMe account for this because I think of them think of Antifa as like terrorists. It's kind of like the equivalence of ISIS setting up a GoFundMe to go through a tour of the Bible Belt. I mean, it's just not going to end well.
No, I just thought you weren't allowed to use GoFundMe for political stuff.
Well, isn't that what Antifa is?
Yeah. So
I'm perplexed. It strikes me as weird. I may have to double check to make sure it's even still running because that just sounds insane.
Well, apparently they're at 40 or 5,100 of a $6,000 goal.
What?
Yep.
How the?
What? Why? Don't people have better things to do with their fucking money?
I don't know. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised. There's a good chunk of people who are on the Antifa side.
These are fucking people that don't work hard for their money, and it's pretty goddamn obvious.
Don't forget, Moldy Locks lives in an area where the average house price is well over $650,000, and goes to a university where it's like $25,000 a year. So
that poor woman, she's so hard done by. She needs another punch in the face. Maybe by a man this time.
Yeah, to be fair, Nathan D'Amigo's not a tall human being. He does make Tom Cruise look tall.
So, what do you guys all do like on YouTube? Can we just get a little bit of a rundown? Like, I'm just a little curious.
I
Everybody clams up.
Yeah.
There you go.
I do social commentary, atheist type videos, and I'm trying to do a bit more science stuff.
Dope.
I do a combination of science stuff and cultural commentary through.
Were you guys at the March for Science today?
No, I have a job.
Wasn't.
Why? What is it about the March for Science that made you not go?
Okay, so I'm similar to you, Rvcka, and I actually like discussing ideas. So I just didn't feel that there was any particular reason. I like the stated premise of the March for Science. Like, science is good. We need to base our political decisions on science. It's shitty that we have any politicians in the country at all that aren't educated, at least a little bit, in science. I think that would be better if we had a generalized better education. All of that's great, but I don't have any idea why specifically marching for it in a protesty fashion will do anything other than social posturing for the people that are actually in the march and wasting money and time.
Yeah, speak like Edward Snowden.
Yeah, he does. Quick question.
Yeah.
What variety of science would you like politicians to study?
Well, it depends on what their field of politics, if that's really a thing. Their focus of politics.
The President of the United States.
Oh, Lord. Well,
I'd like Trump to have actually hired some people that were competent in science to act as science advisors.
That would be nice.
I mean, science advisors are fine, but if you don't understand what they're saying, then it doesn't matter.
Well, true enough.
All right. So, which variety of sciences, or which variety of scientists would you like? Would you like guys from?
It's complicated. Like if you're part of the EPA, something about climate science would probably be pretty good.
Which variety of climate science would you like? Geologists, or maybe, pardon my stutter, but general climatologists, volcanologists,
geomorphologists.
Yeah, ecozoologists. I mean, there's like, I mean,
I'm pretty sure if we actually wanted to invest in this this at all, we could have like designated groups of scientists for a given subject.
All right. Can we?
But anyway,
without sugarcoating, you want politicians that believe in man-caused climate change, and you want them to regulate the economy in a way that limits man's effect on the environment. Does that pretty much sum it up?
Well, I mean, probably, if I wanted to give the briefest thing that I would want anyone to have, is just a general understanding of how science is done, so that you can at least make informed decisions on the information that's presented to you.
That wasn't
if it's
really
not realistic to make overarching changes to the entire country for, I don't know, the betterment of our climate, then okay. But I at least want people to understand what the hell's going on.
Yes, well, the problem with that is there are dozens, if not hundreds, of various views on the sciences.
Yes, and if you understand how to parse through the data, especially if you're a politician, that's kind of what's important.
Well, yes, but you do have to decide what data is relevant and what data is not, because there is terabytes of data. I mean, more than terabytes, petabytes of data that has to be sifted through. I mean, who is going to be the pardon my stutter, but the one true scientist?
Yeah, that's a hard thing.
There isn't one. Like, that's kind of the idea.
I know, but sorry, go ahead, Smoke.
I just wanted to say that. Yeah, so it's okay. I was going to say that's probably something that they'd have to figure out, or we have to leave that for the politicians to figure out, because you're right, it is a very complex thing, and I don't exactly know what would be the right answer for that. Essentially, I think what we were trying to say is, should politicians, before they have the chance to run for office, should they be able to pass a certain litany of tests? That might be something that you might want to consider, but I don't know if you want to, because
because who decides what tests?
Exactly, who decides what tests? They all have to agree, and on top of that, you'd have to. What if you have a person who wants to run for office who's a person of faith, and they don't believe in evolution? Well, should they not be allowed to run? Well, then that leads to questions of discrimination. I don't know.
It's almost like this doesn't have an easy answer.
Did I ruin this hangout? Like, were we all having fun, just running our mouth and talking?
No. I prefer this to the previous part. So
well, prior to that, I mean, we were talking about like drama
grabbing Canada by the pussy.
Yeah, grab Canada. Well, to be honest here, I mean, America will probably grab Canada by the pussy, one way or the other. It'll either be like if global warming's happening, everyone's got to go to migrate to cooler latitudes and all that kind of stuff. So that means all you Americans are going to come to Canada. You're either going to become Canadians or you're going to come to Canada and bring us some freedom. One or the other option is going to happen.
I do very well in the sun, so I'm going to stay right where I am.
Okay. Well,
I think you're misconstruing a sunny day with drought and famine.
But based on the
Hey, we had another woman join, so Anon, you're not that important anymore.
Okay, should I leave now since she's actually on camera?
Hey, Kizara.
No, you can stay, but you're not the headliner anymore.
I love your tweet that you put out the other day about Keemstar. I keep getting likes on that one since I mentioned.
Thanks, man. It's fucking fire.
You're Twitter famous. That's amazing.
So famous. Holy shit.
But to be fair, people are leaving Twitter by the droves, so it's not that hard to become Twitter famous these days.
That makes me feel better. Thank you.
You're trying to fucking roast me, man? You trying to fucking roast me?
Apparently, I am. Welcome to the cunt stream. How you doing?
What's up, cunts? Nothing. I'm just chilling.
Just chilling.
I'm sorry. Now that you're on camera, I do have to make sure you are above the age of 18, correct?
I'm 22, so yeah.
Excellent.
Well, she's practically 12.
Well, I feel really bad if I called like a 14-year-old a cunt. So.
Would you? Would you actually feel bad?
Well, not really, but I'd have to pretend to, and that would be work.
All right. Well, I should probably ask this to everyone else in here. Would you feel bad calling a 14-year-old girl a cunt?
No.
No. All right. Well, to be fair,
I like to battle ideas. I don't just hurl insults at people.
Okay, cool. But to the ladies in
I'm
here,
a mature person.
But to the ladies,
yes, you're so much better than the rest of us.
Yeah.
Thank you. I don't want to be the one to say it.
What?
you guys are kind of.
I love you, failure.
Yeah, you're kind of not allowed to answer the question because you're ladies, and I'm sure you have no problem being catty to other girls.
I prefer just to not talk to them at all.
Probably wouldn't call anyone a cunt. I don't think I've ever called somebody a cunt.
Well, you just called us. You just called us cunts.
Not fit in here.
I mean, somebody directly, like to an individual, like one-to-one. You know.
I try to avoid calling people I
like,
disagree with cunts because I find cunts to be useful.
They are.
They do have a very specific use.
It's like a mobile purse if you put everything in plastic first.
I usually call people I like cunts, like Rvcka is a cunt.
Yeah. Yeah, I've only ever used cunt in a endearing fashion.
Okay, well, that's good.
So you
Right. So
think
going back
14-year-olds
to like explaining what various of us do, I generally do philosophical analyses of common social justice talking points.
I swear to God, I thought you were going to say Powerpuff Girl episodes.
That kind of counts, doesn't it?
Dude, marking, I will. Do you have a Patreon?
Oh, Jesus. There's
I
too
do.
many cunts in here.
All right, I will donate $100 to your Patreon if you do Powerpuff Girls videos.
Non, you can leave it.
Fuck off, Marty.
Okay, I'll leave. Bye.
Wait, what?
Have a good one. Send me that sandwich.
I will get right on it.
You fucking better.
Yeah, Marty,
Next week.
you don't have to.
You know what? I'm in contact with Mr. Anon. He knows where the whips and chains are.
Are
You'll
you? He wants his fucking wrench, by the way.
Hey, to the new person who dropped in
Have
here.
a wrench when he comes and says hello on air.
Oh, Schmecko, I love you, but shut the fuck up. So that the new girl, that's I don't know your name because that's all showing up on your
Wait,
icon.
Girl.
That girl.
That girl. All right, that girl right there. Welcome. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
You can just call her Sam.
That girl.
Well,
Yeah.
So what's with the name that girl? That sounds very generic.
Are you a fucking noob?
Yeah, he is a
Well,
total
look
fucking
at
noob.
him.
Like, I hate her, but I know who Sam is.
Generic lady.
It was
She's
that
that
girl
lady-
with an opinion because I'm unoriginal. It was that girl with an opinion. It's because it's unoriginal, and at some point in the future, I'll be just going with my full name because why the fuck not? But right now, I don't want to. So I'm just that girl.
You should try. You should try some white girl. It works for Derek.
I mean, it is amusing because sometimes when people are talking in like side chat, they're like, "Oh, that girl," and I'm like, "Oh, it's not." No, they're not talking about me. They're just talking about some random girl.
So the question's been brought up.
Whenever someone says your name.
The question's been
Yeah,
brought
I
up.
believe that girl and Kazara have a question to answer.
Well, yeah, we're gonna get to there. I was hoping to get to know him a little bit more before we get asking him the very important question.
Oh, sorry. First off, before we ask you the question, what was your childhood like? Did you guys have good parents? Were you well loved? Did your mommies cuddle you? After you answer that, Samaj has a question for
You
you.
guys are a bunch of cunts. Not you.
All right, well-
Talking about the host here.
All right, well, hey, I got to take off. I have to get some sleep. Everybody, it was nice meeting you, and a pleasure for those who I haven't met, who I've already met. Have a good one.
Yeah, take care.
Bye.
Thanks.
Thanks for coming by.
I still have no
Have a
idea
good
who
one.
you are.
That was Marty Asphilius. He has a slightly above subpar channel on YouTube.
It was a joke. Settle down, buddy.
I'm telling the people who aren't here, the ones listening. Martius Filius, I think.
Noted.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Moving on. Yes.
Moving on.
Any other drama going on besides what's Failure's going through, or is the Failure got more drama he wants to tell us about?
Yeah, Failure. We got some more shit you want to tell us about?
Drama bores me.
I haven't heard anything else about it. Have you, Dieter?
I didn't know there was drama until this morning. And
what drama?
I still don't particularly care.
No? All right.
I'm just trying to make things interesting. So who's got Keemstar's number?
I already messaged him. He hasn't looked at it yet.
Yeah, Keemstar has been invited already.
Okay. So.
Oh God! Oh God! No.
Why?
I also have no idea what Keemstar even does.
Well, see that
he's a professional cunt, like, but not in.
He's the worst.
No, I'm sorry.
You know what I loved about the other night? Everybody important left, like Rvcka left and Alex left, and then fucking Keemstar fucking drops his mic and he left. So we were like, okay, back to a normal stream. And then he's like, wait, I'm coming back. So he came back to a stream of nobodies to be like, aha! He fucking came out with a video saying that is fake, bro.
No, I'm sorry.
Keemstar like did an apology deal. So it's kind of like whatever.
Keemstar's done some really shitty things, but he's probably not the piece of shit.
Everyone in the chat.
All I have to say is he owes Base Mama an apology. He said it on record that he would apologize.
I don't know what he does or who he is. Whatever.
He's just he's really honestly you don't want to know him.
He's an awful human being.
I will withhold judgment, for I do not judge people in the words of others.
But he seems like a man of his word. He owes Base Mama an apology, and I expect to see it this week.
Can't wait.
All right, so, Rvcka, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
So who's the most interesting YouTuber that you fucking bumped into so far?
That I bumped into?
Yeah, through streams or real life or
Me, motherfucker, me.
Yeah. And I don't know. I met like a bunch of interesting people. Shit.
Have you ever done a stream with Sargon?
No, I've never talked to him in my life, but he posted a video called Rvcka is a Prophet, and it contained clips from a video I did in 2011 called Fat Violent Dykes.
Oh wow! I must have missed that video somehow.
Yeah.
I once drunk DM'd Sargon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I was really drunk, and obviously, and someone asked me to send a message to Sargon, and so I was like, yeah, sure. So in between the message, I said a few things, and at the very end, I said, by the way, you are cool, bro. 10 out of 10, beard. 10 out of 10, beard.
I was thinking you were you accidentally sent him nudes or something.
No, I'm
okay.
at least a little bit classy.
Well, that's good.
I mean, that same night I made out in the hallway, but you know that's an interesting story.
Classy lady indeed.
I'm sure
we're glad to have you. You're classing up the place.
Oh yeah.
You should be the one wearing a top hat.
Yeah, I don't have a hat.
Apparently. So what you guys do on That Girl and Rvcka, what do you guys do here on YouTube?
What do you do on YouTube?
Well, yeah, exactly. Those are my proper words. Yes, I mean
I make new vaginas. What are your videos like?
Well, I've got a video about how much I hate pants.
Pants are just the tool of the man, try to keep you down.
Exactly. They're a blight on society. And then I also have one about pineapple on pizza, how much I love it, and the science behind it. So, pretty much just top tier stuff.
So there are people who like pineapple on their pizza. I thought you guys were unicorns.
Yes.
I just
You know
fucking
what,
ordered
Smosh?
the pizza with
Fuck
extra
you.
pineapple.
Pineapple should be the only topping on your pizza besides the anchovies.
You got. You know what?
You
There's
lost
proper
me.
cancer. There's proper cancer in the world.
Pineapple,
You are one of them.
anchovies, and all the free hot shit they'll put on it.
Anchovies are good if you can get over the fact that you're eating a whole fish.
Well, you know what? I would eat a whole fucking... I don't know, what's a big fish? Biology was another one I wasn't good at.
Were you good at anything in school?
Just say tuna.
Hey, I did all right at... No, nothing.
He was good at being vaguely upright for the periods that the school board required
Oh
him to be
no,
there.
he was not.
Exactly. I showed up for a third of my classes, and I was upright for a third of those.
Ish.
That's a passing grade in Canada.
How about you, Rvcka? How was your school experience?
Fantastic. I learned a lot.
He's Jewish. Of course he did well in school.
Wait, are you a Jew?
I'm not entirely sure at this time. Yeah, look at me.
He's not all Jew. He's Jewish.
That was horrible.
Go back to sleep.
Can you do some math for us?
I know the quadratic formula, in fact.
11 times 11. That's
right.
An easy one.
Schmeckle, the problem is that you're trying to make a bunch of Jew jokes. You're asking him a question about math. That's an Asian joke. Learn to make your jokes correctly, okay?
Hey, if you can handle...
Okay, yeah. What you need to do is get a joke about... What you need to do is get a joke about shekels or burning flesh.
Burning flesh. Or rephrase the math question in the form of money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other alternative is to suggest that Jews make excellent electricians because if you ever need a little more copper wire, you just take a penny away.
Oh my God. Are we really going this way? All right.
Why the fuck not? Let's be ethnically insensitive.
Oh, it's beautiful.
All right.
Oh, it took me way too long to get that one.
Okay, we're being asked in the chat, would you fuck a dolphin?
They'd fuck you.
I feel like this might be related to a recent stream I had with Dolphin Radio.
Are you just holding a pile of money?
Yes, I am. I was waiting for everybody. I was waiting for someone to notice. I have about 700 or something like that. Let's see. 1, 2,
successful
3,
week
4,
on the corner.
5, 6, 6.5. $650.
And where did this?
You can just send that to me.
Indeed. Where did this money come from?
I don't mind having small piles of money.
You don't want to know.
Well, at this point, yes, I do.
Stripping is a great fucking profession.
Yes, it's prostitution money. I'm just kidding. No, it was
no, she's not a stripper, Anon. Have you seen how short?
You can keep the money. Never mind.
Hey, Rvcka, have you ever seen that rapper Stitches?
No. Have you?
No. Yeah. He's local in Miami, and he's an interesting character.
He's just making it rain.
Yeah, he's been knocked out a couple of times. He got arrested recently because he was parked in a handicap spot, and a cop came up to see what was going on, and he offered the cop a joint, so the cop just arrested him. Hold on, let me pop up a picture of Stitches so you can see what the beautiful man
bitch is making it rain.
Is that
even dancing?
Quality entertainment. I'm gonna have to pick this shit up later. Damn it.
Worth it.
You don't want to throw money in the air. If you lose any of it, it's just embarrassing.
Indeed.
All right, so here you go, Rvcka. Can you present me real quick? And don't forget to take it off.
Ooh, that's a fucking career man right there.
He's fantastic. I love Stitches. He's a local.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Like nothing says commitment to you to never having a fucking 9-to-5 job.
Oh boy, he should have been a YouTuber.
He seems like someone you can really take home to mom.
Yeah.
And they'll steal your stereo.
He has cocaine on above his eyebrow. He has a tattoo of Tupac.
And Down syndrome.
Yeah, Down
Definitely.
syndrome.
Yeah.
Seems like a
Well, that's
solid dude.
nice.
He seems like the sort of individual that would be a positive influence on young people.
Yeah.
I think so.
We
I
should
think
make
so,
him
really.
a teacher.
I'm
In
gonna make
Trump's America, it could happen.
Kind of reminds me of my teacher growing up.
But I think you should listen to some Stitches sometime, Rvcka. I think he could inspire you.
I'll check it out. I'll check it out.
He's like I said, he's been knocked out by the game's bodyguard. Not even bodyguard, by his manager. If you get knocked out by somebody's manager.
I was wondering if we could maybe hear some live Rvcka.
Yeah.
Could you
can wonder all you want. You can wonder all you want.
Could you sing us something?
No, I don't feel like this live stream has been treated like a hold on, let me finish. I don't feel like this is a I don't feel like everyone's made an effort to make this a form of entertainment. Like I don't feel like you guys came prepared today. I don't feel like there's a format. It's just kind of like a free for all of everyone talking about whatever the hell passes through their head. So why should I get up here and sing like a fucking doofus? I just don't think I'm gonna do that.
Fair enough. I don't think you were prepared for the cunt stream. That's the basic format. There.
I came here with high energy. I was like, "What's up? What's up, Keemstar? Where's Keemstar?" And here we are, an hour later. I'm just like,
Keemstar's not here.
I'm just like,
Rvcka just made me depressed. Goodbye, guys.
let's talk about something. Gee, oh, he actually left.
Oh wow!
Come back. Bring him back. Hey,
You hurt
failure.
his feelings.
All right, you know what? I'm in charge now. All right, failure. We want you back here. All right,
All right, you know what? I'm actually okay with this. We're gonna leave Rvcka in charge.
Yeah.
From this point on, this is not a cunt stream.
So Rvcka, what do you want to do?
Things are about to change around here. All right, Schmeckel, you're my right hand man. I need you to really keep this show on the road. Now, imagine for a minute that there's actually somebody watching this. Okay, would you sit around and fucking play with your butthole, or would you try to be somewhat remotely interesting? All right, that girl. Who are you? Where are you right now? What part of the world?
Me.
Texas.
Texas. Okay. Dallas, Austin, Houston. Which part?
Middle of nowhere.
Middle of nowhere, Texas. That sounds about right because essentially you're a female. I would not call you ugly, but here you are on the internet talking to a bunch of weird fucks. All right. What's the deal? What's keeping you in the middle of nowhere, Texas?
I don't know. Self-hatred probably.
Okay, that sounds about right. Now, here's your homework. Are you ready for this?
Yes, I'm very ready.
Okay, it was a simple question. Okay, here's your homework. Whatever you're doing on YouTube, double down on it. Make it tighter. Make it better. Keep doing it. Fucking do it a lot. Do it as often as you possibly fucking can. And somehow you're going to make some money, however the fuck you need to, and move to the nearest big city you can, and stay off this fucking live stream, so help you God, and come back when you're fucking asked to be a guest of honor, like I kind of was here tonight. Failure, good to have you back, brother, man. It's been really, really down and depressed without you, dude.
We all
Hey, always a nice time to be on here, Rvcka. It's Energy Killer here. How you doing, guys? Fuck.
Oh, welcome. You know, this is the first time we're seeing you, so.
Can we edit out the first 30 minutes of this and just start with that?
Yeah.
30 minutes? You mean the last 90 minutes? Jesus Christ.
I don't know how time works.
Yeah, me either,
so
man.
Rvcka,
Time doesn't exist, man. All right, failure. Sound like you had something to say. Go ahead.
I was thinking, Rvcka, when I do my face reveal and everything, I'm thinking, I need a few things to do for my channel. Do you think I should do heroin with my
Absolutely. Heroin is always the answer. It worked for fucking everybody in showbiz. Listen.
Always.
Failure. You're so weird, dude. Haven't you been in showbiz? Weren't you in the show, the Miami
Ballers?
Ballers,
Yeah.
weren't you? You're a working actor, right?
No.
How did you end up an extra on HBO?
The failures to
up?
I
don't know how do fucking people in California end up? They go to a fucking casting agency and they're like,
okay, so you know A, what a casting office is, you know B, what a headshot is, what a resume is, you know how to leave the house and do something outside of the internet. So like you have a head on your shoulders. Why is your channel like? Why are you just sitting here like fucking waiting to reveal your face at VidCon when you should be fucking like cranking shit out in the meantime? Like, do you want to reveal your face to like literally nobody? Like, come on, man, let's fucking.
I'm in process of fucking moving, so I'm gonna like get my setup and shit.
Dude, you do.
What I'm hearing are fucking excuses.
Tell him, Schmeckle, dude. You do 8 live streams a week, dude. Let's start fucking getting out some. Do you do original content, or are you just a live streamer?
No, I'm gonna try to do original content. That's why I told you I'm gonna go do some heroin.
When are you gonna do this original content?
Okay. To really get the creativity, you need to do the cocaine.
Yeah. See,
doesn't last long enough.
That's
cocaine
why
doesn't last long enough to pump out content.
Well, look, that's why I was talking about. That's why I was talking about Stitches, because Stitches is all about the cocaine. So maybe I could meet up with Stitches. We're in the area. He needs attention because he's been knocked out like about 50 times now. So his rap career is really, he has a bunch of losses. So
Jesus fucking Christ.
And if you really want to keep the audience,
pump out content after we're done this fucking stream, I'm gonna pump out a video about how shit you are because you don't pump out content. And I'll do it. It'll take me about 10 fucking minutes.
All right.
If you really want to keep my attention,
everybody dogpile on failure.
Okay, failure.
Get off fucking ass. I'm assuming it's a fat ass. He's not working right now. I can assume he's probably not.
I got the fattest ass enough.
You're a large man.
Because you're gonna be intimidated about my fucking fat ass. Yeah.
What?
Everybody make a video about how he needs to lift that fat ass off of the couch, move over to the equally cushy chair near his computer, and make a fucking video.
Okay, so what I'm getting is failure has a PEBCAC problem. Problem exists between keyboard and computer.
Failure, listen to me. Failure, listen. Are you fucking hearing me?
Yeah.
All right. You remember the conversation we had before we came on the air?
Yeah.
Let's reenact it now for all the people watching. Are you prepared to do that?
Excellent. I already forgot it.
Here, start by saying I'm thinking of going and I haven't smoked pot in 2 years, and I'm thinking of going and smoking it with Esther Koo.
That one.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Hey, Rvcka. So I haven't smoked weed in 2 years, and I've been thinking about, when I meet up with Esther Koo again, I'm gonna record myself smoking weed.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you.
Don't do it.
I'll be honest with you. Hey, hold on. Hey, that's not how it went, and you know it. I spoke next. I said, hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if when you're 2 years clean, it's the best idea to go and smoke pot with a stand-up comedian, and when you don't have a job and you're looking for a job.
Yeah, but she knows Doug Benson.
Oh, she knows Doug Benson. That's right. People who hang out with Doug Benson, you definitely want to smoke pot with them. They're definitely you got it all figured out, dude. All right, now failure. Listen to me. Why would what? Okay, so what's your plan? Like, what's your goal? What are you doing with your YouTube life?
I haven't thought out that far.
Okay, oh my God, that's exactly how it went before the thing too. He was silent for a stretch.
Do you remember when you had a conversation about Cuba on your live stream, and I said, hey, you should make that into its own video, and you did that?
Yeah.
You need to do that more often. Like when Keemstar and Rvcka had a confrontation on your live stream, that needs to be its own video. Like you can do that, and that's quality content right there.
You mean somebody's not going to go into my 8-hour video and find that piece of gold and watch it?
I mean, I can literally do it myself and get all the fucking traffic, but I'm trying to help you here. If you're going to spend 9 days a week fucking doing live streams, you might as well pick out the fucking gold nuggets, especially involving big names on YouTube, and you get to be the fucking that guy on YouTube. Your streams become legendary. Oh shit, I'm going to watch Failure Accomplished. I wonder who's going to show up.
So did I fuck up by not putting fucking Daddy05 on my tags and title for that fucking
dude? You fucked up by not being quality, cunt.
You need to take the golden moments and fucking make them into their own outtakes, their own video.
And playlist.
And playlist.
It organizes your channel better.
Yeah.
You know what would have been great is if Daddy 05 showed up.
Oh my god.
Then you'd really catch some hell.
No, he wouldn't, because it would have been lost in a 17-hour live stream that nobody would ever see because he did nothing to bring attention to the fact that the guy showed up on his channel.
Let's see. Do it all says failure accomplished. Do you want me to make a highlight reel and send it your way?
Oh, you're gonna get the plebs to edit shit for you? That's nice.
All right, Rvcka, what do you think of using the fans to work for me?
I mean, if they're reliable, I would start with one of them. There's literally not that much work to do. It's as simple as just taking the video, cutting out the conversation that you want to highlight, and putting it as its own video. I think you have time. It's not like you're employed.
It's a lot more than you're thinking. You gotta find all those videos.
Maybe create an intro or something.
Nice them up.
Yeah, you know, the failure over here in California, we say
Floyd, but I'm sure some of his fans are.
Stop talking over the famous cunt.
Yeah, you got see now you know how I feel when Schmeck. Now you know how I feel when Keemstar's in the chat room. Suddenly I'm not the most important guy. It's like, whoa, oh, okay, I get it. All right, I'll just sit here and fucking kill myself. But failure, you know, I gotta be
the most important guy in the cunt stream for a long time.
Yeah. So failure. Failure. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, people always we out here in you know the rest of the country, we say, oh, Cubans, hardworking people, motivated. They escaped from communism. They're entrepreneurial. But getting to know you, it doesn't. I'm not sure that's really the case with you.
Yeah, I'm American. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it's like I can't fucking get you to fucking take these fucking opportunities that are just right there in front of you.
Hey, I'm from Jersey. I'll get to it when I got fucking time. All right.
All right, man. All right, I'm not gonna fucking keep harassing you, but
I got 15 cars I got to work on. All right.
He's been given this advice before.
All right. Anyway, how's everyone else doing? Is everyone else doing something with their? When did I feel like I'm the bad guy? Like I feel like I keep going.
Actually, I got something for you, Rvcka.
Yeah.
Why have you not considered being the new Tony Robbins?
You know, I don't. You know why? You want to know why?
I am all fucking ears.
Because I don't want to become Adam Carolla.
All right, that's fair.
All right.
I can't even fucking argue with that.
Yeah, I don't want to fucking turn my whole fucking career into motivating a bunch of stoners that aren't going to take my advice.
I'm not a stoner yet.
Or
yet.
Oh my god. Or alternatively, being a 4-minute fucking throwaway scene in Shallow Hal.
Yo, elephant in the room is fucking. I love this guy. Who is this guy?
Oh, he does the best photoshops.
Oh, really? He does.
That's funny shit, dude. Elephant in the room is actually doing something with his life. I'll tell you that.
How does he profit off of it?
First of all, you start by actually having a passion and some sort of will to live. That's us. Maybe step number one. I would start.
Damn it! That's what I've been doing wrong.
Yeah. Okay. Step number 2, you do it, and you do it a lot. People start to notice it. You do it more. And yeah, elephant in the room. If you want to come to me for some coaching, I would love to give you some advice that you will no doubt fucking flush down the toilet, just like everyone else I've ever spoken to in the past 30 years of my sad little life. But yeah, the guy's got talent. Is he gonna? I mean, yeah, look at that. That's fucking funny. He's even got like a facial. It's fucking good, dude. Like the guy's got a sense of humor, and he knows how to like convey something.
You know, I don't think the problem is ever that people flush your advice down the drain. They just tend to forget. It doesn't stick in them. They just don't remember it all the way through. In other words, people need to remember to take notes.
Yeah, that's it. They forget. Look, I hate this. Like, I don't want to be the fucking, oh, here comes fucking condescending fucking YouTube hate speech guy who fucking built a fucking life out of fucking yelling black stereotypes on the internet. I don't mean to fucking come here and fucking shit on everybody's good time in this live stream. Okay, that was never. I came here. I was here to have fun, and here I am once again, fucking yelling at everybody, and I'm sorry.
Hey,
I'm here to have fun.
Wait. I own my own business. I I'm fine.
I'm in college.
I'm good.
You know, sometimes people.
Whoa, sorry, guys. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I know. Look, I disagree. I think actually it's a good thing to start, lecturing people and giving them, the runaround, that kind of stuff, because sometimes people need a kick in the pants just to get going. Sometimes they do need to get a lecture. Sometimes they need to get yelled at or something. It's like what a father would do to a kid.
Yeah.
I'm your father. Call him daddy now?
Please
No,
don't.
Listen.
That's not my job.
I realize that for some people, the internet is just kind of like something they do for fun. So, like, I'm not saying everybody needs to fucking build a career on this. But what I do say is when I see talent, when I see an opportunity, it bothers me to see people not utilize it. That's all I'm saying.
He's given advice on how to use the talent that he's seeing.
Failure, why are you streaming
how to
this
actually
shit?
make something?
I'm just talking about talent.
Not trying to be a condescending cunt.
Yeah. Talking about
I think
talent.
that's what he's trying to say.
Talking about talent. This is Samaj's artwork. He's a talented.
What the fuck are you doing, showing my shit like that? I did not consent to this.
Yeah, no, you're gonna get us banned. Samaj is gonna report the fucking stream now.
Look, if Wizard of Cause didn't get us banned by showing his balls, I'm pretty sure my shit ain't gonna do nothing. We're fine.
No, he age restricted that after the testicles made their appearance.
Would you recommend?
If you hadn't told me to age restrict it, it probably would have gotten.
You're very welcome.
Like, I caught it right away because of you. I wouldn't have even thought of that.
You're very welcome.
Fuck this. I'm getting a strike.
No, all it needed to be was age restricted. Don't people know how nipple tape works on YouTube?
Wow.
What?
It wasn't the nipple tape. It was the testicles. As soon as they came out, it was, okay, no, I'm getting fucking banned.
Oh, no. Prince of Queens got flagged just for the nipple tape.
For those of you who don't
have
know,
to age restrict that shit.
Gents, ladies, for those of you who don't know, a few streams ago, we had a guest on. He got pretty drunk, him and his quote-unquote roommate.
He was less drunk than I was, and I did
awesome.
without my...
All we know is that he whipped out his balls live on stream, and his roommate / girlfriend or whoever put like tape on her tits and took off her shirt. Somehow we didn't get banned for that, but they popped to a different stream, and that guy's stream and channel got taken down
because he didn't age restrict it right away.
No, but he was banned just for the tits.
Yeah, he had to age restrict it. That was his
within
problem.
10 minutes.
So
and she had her tits out with the tape for a
like
lot
an
longer
hour. Yeah.
So the moral of the story is that
he got reported by somebody.
The moral of the story is that if something like that happens, quickly deal with it and age restrict your video, or edit it and re-upload the stream.
not have
the guest again.
Just not have that.
No, don't say no to nipples. No.
I'd like to say I would have preferred if he didn't pull that, but we got a lot of views because of it, and we didn't get banned. So
all you had to do was age restricted. It's fine.
It was entirely beneficial to us. Roman in the chat says, "No, I wanted to see his balls."
See, somebody wanted to see
go back.
them.
You can put Anon. No, you don't have much time. Samaj is busy. When Wrath comes back, we'll get him to make a loop of just his balls showing.
Yeah. 10-hour loop of balls.
No, I can't put that kind of stuff on my channel. My grandma watches my stuff.
Is your grandmother watching now?
Is your grandma?
No, I don't give my grandma links to all the random streams I pop in. Jeez.
What does your grandmother look like? Is she attractive?
Hey, don't cheat on Nana.
I'm not gonna cheat on your grandmother.
Rvcka, I feel like I was treated unfairly. Can you give this fucking stream some criticism?
What?
Oh, please roast us.
Criticize this stream. Wait,
I'm not a fucking critic. Right? You guys are doing. I'm like Donald Trump. I just sit and smile and say you did a terrific job.
It's
I'm
The
not
best
gonna give
job.
Rvcka a chance.
best
I can criticize this stream. There's no fucking organization to it. We all fucking speak over each other. We had no topic when we came into it. I mean, who starts a fucking stream without a fucking topic? You just come in talking about nothing. We were talking about whatever the fuck popped into our minds. And I'm sorry, cunts, but we're all pretty fucking empty-minded. Nothing came.
I fucking like you, dude. I know you're fucking. I know you're like weird, but like you're a good dude, man.
That was the nicest thing anybody's ever said about you.
Like you need to fucking like I would fucking watch you talk about shit. Like you're. I just like listening to you talk, man.
Oh,
Like
Sheffield is entertaining as shit.
Yeah. Well, you don't need to be on a fucking live stream talking with 9 other people interrupting you. Like you should have a fucking you should have your own fucking platform to be sharing your thoughts.
He does.
I do. I have a whole channel where I do that.
Do you do it often? I'm not here to fucking bother you and tell you.
I took probably about 4 months off.
Yeah, that was stupid.
Why'd you do that?
I started for a little while, then life kind of became busy.
Oh.
We started back up again. I'm going regularly again.
Yeah, you have one of those pests you have to deal with. A child. Yes.
Yeah.
Babies are a pain in the ass.
Oh,
who cares about
that's
the
nice.
child?
What?
Yeah,
Who cares about the child?
Small, so I got kind of.
YouTube's more important.
Well, I don't know.
Did you do the Fuck Angry MGTOW series? Is that your channel?
Yeah.
That was me, yeah.
Cool, man. Well, as a proud MGTOW of 30 years, I don't appreciate you insulting my leader.
Your fucking prophet.
I have no issue with MGTOW. I have lots of issues with Angry MGTOW.
Angry MGTOW. I was gonna do a live stream with Angry MGTOW, and then like 24 hours before, he just came into my DMs and said, "You're going to." He basically had this huge paragraph where basically he summed it up by saying, "You're gonna die alone because you're a cunt."
Oh wow!
So basically,
you're gonna die alone because
he
you're a
scripted out exactly.
That's a rude thing for him to point out.
I popped on a stream with him just after all that shit with Jeff Holiday, and I get in the stream and I had no idea that he was going to be there, and all I hear is "fuck Little Miss Anonymous. I'm leaving if she stays." It was great.
He's the worst.
So he's
It was
secretly
so
gay
funny.
or something, right? Like he has.
No, I didn't want to make this fuck Angry MGTOW thing, but if you cunts want to make it a fuck Angry MGTOW thing, I'm entirely okay with that.
He went after someone's kids. We can shit all over him and Daddy 05 all we want.
No, I'm sorry. I try to stay out of.
You do not.
Fuck you and my. No, I don't make videos about the drama between YouTubers.
Generally not.
But with this, it was
personal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a kid, and if somebody tried to pull that on me.
Wow.
Let's just say Jeff's handling it a lot better than I would.
Indeed.
I think there's some legal shit going on behind the scenes.
Oh yeah, there is.
Yeah.
That's like, it would have been fucking war as far as I was concerned if it had been my kid.
Speaking of, do you actually think that Daddy 05 is going to lose his 2 kids to the biological mother?
Not to the biological mother.
You don't think the biological mother will get them now?
No, I think they'll end up losing them to the foster system.
Really?
Which is probably actually worse than any other option available.
Well,
yes.
They would be better off going to their grandparents.
Yes.
If we look at it, though, the father won custody over the mother for a reason. It's very, very rare for the father to win custody. And he did. That was
Apparently there was some shady stuff.
Yeah, he kidnapped them, basically. Disappeared.
okay, but that doesn't get you custody. There was
there's stuff that we're not aware of. There's stuff in the background happening. So just wait until you pass
more
your judgment.
behind it that made him.
Just wait until you pass your judgment. There's stuff in the works.
So those kids have 2 really terrible fucking parents.
Oh yeah,
Like,
I don't know if she's terrible. I mean, I've seen bits and pieces of the live stream with her. She seems like maybe there might be some issues. But I do know that for the male to have won guardianship
is unusual at best.
Yeah.
It means there was something going on with the mom.
Can we just be honest? Can we just be honest? They're fucking white trash.
Can we stop this from being the heroin stream where it's all depressing and shit?
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. They're white trash. I'm saying that as a Cuban. They're all fucking white trash.
Oh fuck yeah.
Oh yeah, I used to live in basically meth country in the Appalachians. They're white trash.
I'm not saying white trash is bad, but I'm just saying white trash is white trash.
It's pretty bad.
I'm sorry, was Rvcka gonna say something?
Oh, I was hoping maybe we can, I don't know, fucking like
have fun.
All agree to commit suicide at once, so this live stream, you know, ends on a high note.
Yeah.
Yes.
So are we going to start this stream? Or
well, actually, for a high note, I think we'd be fine if just you killed yourself, Rvcka.
You know what? I'm not gonna have a good time unless I also get to kill myself. Please, I want someone else. I want it to be a full-on stream-wide suicide. I'd like that, kind of like Jim Jones, but on a smaller scale.
I'm not
By the
gonna.
way,
So
joke
how
about
about
suicide.
we all kill ourselves? I mean, I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna let you all do it and pretend I'm doing it.
Okay.
But it'll get me a lot of views, which probably equates to money. I'm not sure how the whole YouTube thing works.
All right. Well, should we get depressing and say how would be our modes of suicide? Bleach.
If we want to get depressing, Samaj, show your face.
Oh fuck you. I didn't come here for this abuse. I didn't come here for this abuse.
Kisa via Rvcka, what are you doing over there?
Scrolling on Instagram, waiting for this stream to start.
Yeah. See, I heard you say, "Are we going to start the stream?" Like that was genuinely funny. Like it.
Oh wow!
Unfortunately,
Like wow, shit! Like fucking first time in my whole life I actually said something funny for once. Holy
yeah, and I didn't want it to go unnoticed. Like it immediately got stepped on by a bunch of MGTOWs who had nothing positive to say.
Oh, thanks, White Knight. I really needed your assistance.
You're welcome. You're welcome. See, Kisa Sofia Vergara over here, she posts regularly on YouTube. She's always smiling, always carrying a positive message, always looking good. Like, that's what everybody needs to...
Ray gun, right?
Yeah.
What?
You're the one that's like a female Chris Ray gun.
I mean, that's what they say.
Wait, so she's a short Puerto Rican woman?
Well, not so much that. But she has the same type of presentation, the same enunciation, the same.
What the fuck
she's
you want?
So you're saying that I'm completely unoriginal, basically?
Yeah, she's a Chris Reagan clone. That's what she's.
No, I'm not saying you stole from her or anything. I'm just saying you're very, very similar.
Yeah, I mean, if Chris Reagan had a patent on like crash zooms and like having a slight New York accent,
he would have stole it from iDubbbz.
Oh yeah, again,
iDubbbz stole it from
like Chris Reagan clone. I'm just saying.
I'm just sitting here busting.
What are you saying, Schmeckle? What are you saying?
I've thought, hey, female Chris Reagan.
I mean, I've gotten.
Is that really a compliment?
Schmeckle, you're dumb, man.
It's not a compliment, but it's not an insult.
It's approaching.
Okay.
It's close.
Okay.
what Schmeckel means to say is we don't take kindly to women in this live stream. So please, please.
I have a dick, so.
If you're a Chris Raygun clone, does that mean you're an iDubbbz clone as well?
And a PewDiePie clone.
Okay.
Some might say.
So that's a thing.
Some might say, yeah, probably.
I feel like you got.
Some might say that Hitler was right as well.
I thought you would by me saying you were the female Chris Raygun. I thought you'd say thank you. To be honest.
No one can have nice things.
Yeah, man. Like, Chris is cool.
I guess I'm not getting my thank you.
No, I think you're done for, man.
So there's a guy
Holy
that
shit.
just sent me a DM. He says that he wants to buy a town in Oregon and rename it Kekistan. It only costs $3.5 million.
Tell him to start a crowdfunder. The internet will do it.
Yeah.
I'll just get my 3.5 million and just.
Well, you already got a
Go on
couple
and
of
do
them laying around. You got a couple hundies right there in front of you. So just
No.
toss them to the cause.
That'll show all those cucks out there.
50.
Yeah.
Donation cunt.
It could be part of the male utopia. With the artificial wombs and all that shit that you fuck and then never need a woman again.
Yeah.
That sounds like super MGTOW to me.
MGTOW for life.
Because women are evil.
Can be the king.
God damn.
Women are not evil. Women are soft smelling and confusing as fuck.
Did you say soft smelling?
Yes.
Well,
what the fuck is soft smelling?
What the fuck is
They smell like they should automatically be soft.
What?
If you don't get it, don't ask.
Well, yeah, you have to explain this now.
No, I don't.
You just heard more soft smelling.
Wait, that's like saying you smell purple.
No, it really doesn't.
You know, he only smells texture, not color.
Boys smell rough.
Have you ever had sex with a good boy? You'd probably say that.
Like,
Wait, a good boy? I think
Raises
most
so many
of the
further
ladies here
questions.
prefer men.
Very
what was
young.
the question, I lagged. What happened?
I don't know what's going on.
How'd you guys end up on this stream? I mean,
I
my
don't
God.
know.
Well, I know why. You're here.
You just bring me here so you have a token vagina and then fucking replace me halfway through.
And yet you're still here.
For some fucking reason.
All right, Raph. Schmeckel.
All right, this stream has become absolute garbage.
Yeah, it has. So Schmeckel,
rather than shut it down, like somebody intelligent would do, I want Failure to tell the story of how he was touched as a child.
no, I was almost touched, and I peed the bed, so that doesn't really count. So Peach Bailey was saying we should kick some people out. I suggest kick out myself, Dieter, Little Miss Anonymous, Mark and Bad, Samaj.
He's gonna list all of us. He means everybody.
Good night, everybody.
I second this motion.
Yeah, we should probably move on with life.
Hey, how about this?
I also approve a bitter silence.
Usually followed by something. How about what?
Yeah, I mean, I was expecting somebody to be like, "How about what?"
I was good.
The one time we all fucking listen and you're expecting us to interrupt.
Rvcka, fucking spit it out.
I want us to make a pact here tonight, like that we're all gonna fucking take over the internet and burn down Hollywood. And
all right, get out your fucking knife, cut your fucking wrist. I mean,
like, I want people
That's
to talk
been
about
my entire goal. I didn't want to have fun on YouTube.
Yeah.
I
Let
wanted
Rvcka
to
talk, fucking goddammit.
I want people to talk. Jesus Christ. I want people to talk about this live stream.
All right, Rvcka, go and talk.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Rvcka, this is not going to be the stream that we're going to be talking about. The fact is,
if I mark this stream as the pinpoint in my life where everything improves, can we make it end?
This is the best point of your life. You should kill yourself after this.
Yeah.
I think you missed exactly what I just said.
Yeah.
All right.
Probably.
Rvcka, I think you need to go talk to Ty Lopez. You need to fucking work out your selling game because you didn't sell shit to this fucking group of.
Dude, fuck my life. I
I
tried.
don't. I feel pretty. I feel like I'm.
I feel
gonna take
super
on the world.
Super informed and
Take
super.
on the world.
I feel disappointed in myself.
Wait. I want to hear what Rvcka's scheme is. What is your scheme?
All right, we all get out there. We bit by bit, piece by piece, kind of take over. We acquire power. We acquire audience. We acquire money. We acquire influence, and eventually we'll take the White House too. We're gonna take the fucking top 10 of the Fortune 500 positions. We're gonna take the fucking United Nations. And we're gonna hand it over to America, which we'll also have. We're gonna people are gonna look back at this live stream as the time all 9 of us fucking got together and made a pact. We're not gonna fucking quit until we fucking won. No more fucking around, no more bullshitting around. This is it. This is our time, and we're tired of the bullshit. And that'll show them. No, Oregon is not enough, my friends. We are taking the fucking planet. No, the fucking galaxy.
I don't want the Milky Way. Can we get another one?
You used to run a pyramid scheme, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, here I want, and this is something that I truly have wanted for a while. I want to run a cult. Do you think that's a viable thing in my future?
Yes.
Well, if Scientology can work, I mean, I don't see any reason why you shouldn't be able to make your thing either.
I mean, if Stefan Molyneux can start a cult, I think I can.
Yeah.
Just, pretend to find parts of the Bible that nobody's ever seen before. You'll be fine.
Yes.
I have a top hat you can borrow.
Oh boy, my message was really fucking resonating, wasn't it? You guys-
Wait, we have to set ourselves apart from Jonestown and pick a different flavor of Kool-Aid. This is the pinnacle.
Rvcka, you know what your speech inspired me to do?
What is it?
Kill yourself.
God fucking damn it, failure.
Ran out like a pussy. God damn.
He might not come back this time.
Well, maybe we should wind her down. We've been going for almost 2 hours, so.
Hey, good game, guys.
High fives and butt pats all around.
GG.
You know what? Next time Big Drama comes up there, we'll get you on here, Rvcka. I'm sure you have some passionate things to say about stuff.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone in the chat room, for keeping us up with the moral support. Please donate today to improve Rvcka Rvcka's internet connection. She's currently running on 1G internet service straight out of Pakistan. Thank you, everybody, for watching it. Future generations, history teachers that show this to their classroom to find out how the fuck the most fucked up group of people on Earth figured out a way to fucking oppress and enslave the fucking planet. And I'd like to tell all you kids out there watching this in the year 3085, this could be you. All you have to do is try, and you will be president. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh man, you should have gone off air just there. Like, what a
Simone-
wasted opportunity.
Failure.
Welcome to the cunt stream.
We're still live. What is happening?
So what we're trying to do is get everyone a chance to shill themselves and say where they can find you.
Actually, fuck that. We have
Everyone knows my channel.
We have Rvcka Ali. We have Rvcka Rvcka. Is that it?
Yeah, no.
The bearded Powerpuff Girl, Samaj said, and that girl.
Yes.
Yeah.
Got Schmeckle. All right, this was a cunt stream. Fuck off.
Wait. Thanks for the plug, dude. Really appreciate that. I just want to thank you on the air in front of everyone.
You don't need a plug.
I was hoping you would hook me up.
It's a step up for a short guy. Like
Sorry, cunts. I would like to make sure that you pay extra attention to Rvcka Rvcka Ali.
Yeah.
Just go fucking off air already. Just fucking shut the fuck up. Fucking extending it.
Do it now.
Rvcka, he needs it.
End it.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Oh my god.
Rvcka Rvcka would really like to get all of our views to all of our 200 something viewers.
I'm counting 28, but yeah.
I'm gonna fucking squash this channel. I'm gonna fucking shit on it. You're gonna get
subscribers.
I'm gonna flag every fucking video you put out. I'm gonna fucking demolish you motherfuckers. Shut the fuck up.
Listen,
piece of
feminist
shit.
failure.
Dear Lord.
Oh my god.
You know what?
Not here yet.
Game over. Jump, run.